Hey guys, welcome to another Nightmare Cup video. Going up against Maroon VI. Leading with Toxicroak, he's going with a Alolan Muck. This is a great matchup for us. A little bit of lag there, switches straight into Xatu, so we get to switch out into our Drapion, who's got Bite at this point. We're going to shield this up because we know that Xatu can do a whole lot to us with Aerial Ace. Was an Ominous Wind, but well. Tears through it with a Dark Quick move. He's got a shield up on us, but we've got the Aqua Tail ready. This isn't a great matchup for us against Alolan Muck, but I mean, it isn't bad. Aqua Tail is doing nothing to him though. The Bite's doing a fair chunk of damage. He's charging up a bit of energy on us, which isn't great. It almost finished off the Alolan Muck, but he gets off the charge move. Let it come through. Dark Pulse. Finish. Oh, it doesn't quite finish us off, but down we go. And we bring in Toxicroak to quickly finish the job. He's still got both shields, and he's got Drapion. So he's going to shield up this Mud Bomb because why wouldn't he at this point? He's basically just going to shield any charge move that I send his way. So there goes another Mud Bomb. And there's the second shield. And so even if he's able to take out Toxicroak, we've still got Spiritomb in the back, which is not a great matchup at all. And he'll wall our Spiritomb quite a bit, but we should still be able to come out on top if we get to that. Almost got to that Mud Bomb, but he gets off his Aqua Tail first. In comes Spiritomb. Again, not a great matchup, but Drapion can actually not do a whole lot to us anyway, so this isn't the worst. Crunch does like half damage, but we're still able to take him out with quick moves, so good game. So 2 days time from now, I'll be uploading my Nightmare Cup video. So if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe for that. Really liking the Toxicroak, Drapion, Spiritomb lineup, so sticking with that. Waiting to see what he brings in. Toxicroak against Hitmonchan. This isn't a bad matchup for us. We do have the double dark, so we want to get rid of the fighting as quick as we can, really. He switched in Hypno, so we can switch in Spiritomb. Spiritomb can do a fair chunk to Hypno. Shadow Ball is going to do a lot to us, but these Ominous Winds will do a whole lot to Hypno on the return. So hoping he doesn't get to another charge move, and he doesn't, so that's good. Down to his Hypno, and he's probably going to bring in a Dark type. Hitmonchan, okay, so this isn't bad for us, and we're burning up his energy here. Power Up Punch almost takes us down. Tried to get off the Ominous Wind, but we didn't quite make it. In comes Toxicroak, we've got charge moves ready, so we get off the Mud Bomb. He shields up, so he's still got one shield, we've got both shields, so we can afford to send this first one because we don't want to get to our Drapion in the back against his Hitmonchan because that just wouldn't go as well. He burns his last shield. We've still got a shield left with this Drapion, so we're going to shield this. Actually, no, we're going to let it come through. Power Up Punch, okay. Quickly finish him off, see what he's got in the back. Hoping we can deal. And it's Eradicate. This is not great for us at all, even though we've got a shield, so we're basically not going to be able to do any damage to a Alolan Eradicate. Alolan Eradicate is just a tank unless you've got the fighting damage going, so we didn't even have to use that shield. He finished off the quick moves, so good game. Yeah, Alolan Eradicate and Umbreon, both, you need a fighting type on your team for that matchup, or else you're just going to get crushed by it. So I'm running the Toxicroak Double Dark a lot, which no Psychic, but you don't need Psychic as much as you need a fighting type on your trio. So anyway, leading with Drapion, he brings in Alolan Raichu. So this is actually a good matchup for us because we've got that Dark Quick move that does so much. Switches into Toxicroak, so we get to switch into Xatu. Now, this is a mistake that I just constantly make. Sludge Bomb destroys us. I always go, oh, this one's going to be a Mud Bomb bait, but no, it never is. Ominous Wind gets the shield, and just go into Drapion, get the Aqua Tail off. Burns in his last shield. So we've got the double shield advantage at this point, so we're going to be able to burn one here. Try to get to another Aqua Tail, but he's got both Mud Bombs, so we're just going to go down at this point. Bring in our Toxicroak in the back, hope to finish off with quick moves, and we do, so we've got charge moves ready. We've still got a shield, he's got none left. If he's got a Psychic user though, we're toast. Brings in a Alolan Muck. This is a good matchup for us. Get off the Mud Bomb, we'll do a whole lot of damage to that Alolan Muck. Almost finishes him off. We were thinking about switching with finishing with quick moves, but got scared that he's going to get a charge move off, so send the Mud Bomb. Alolan Raichu's in the back, so we get off another Mud Bomb, and we've still got a shield even if this doesn't finish off, but it does. So good game. With the shield in the back. So yeah, Toxicroak, if it isn't clear already, is just MVP fighting type. At first I was thinking I might be running Lucario a bit more because he doesn't take Psychic super effective damage, but he just loses so hard to the other fighting types that it just isn't worth it. You kind of need to be able to stand up to your own type a little bit better. to be viable there. And here's the perfect situation. Toxicroak versus Lucario. Lucario just dies, so he needs to get out of there straight away. He's running double fighting, so we need to be wary of that. We do have, actually we've got Xatu this time around, so we are good here. He's switch locked into the Toxicroak, and we've got the Xatu. And, as I said, every time. So Xatu's almost fallen down already, just because of that Sludge Bomb coming through. Ominous Wind, he shields up. So again, we've got 2 shields, he's got no shields. So we're going to have to shield this up here or we would just instantly die. Try to get to a Mud Bomb before he gets another one off, but he does get it off. So we're going to have to burn our second shield there. We can probably finish with quick moves here. Bit of lag, that's alright, but it actually wasn't quite alright. If that was a tournament, then probably could have got to a Mud Bomb if it wasn't for the lag. Might have gone a bit different. But get this Aqua Tail off. Lucario, and that power up punch is going to do a whole lot to us, and down we go. So Lucario actually put it in there. As much as I was just dissing Lucario, the double fighting strat can work pretty well when you pair it up with Toxicroak. So really I was saying that Lucario can't go in solo. He can, but it's just not as good. Toxicroak, if you're going to go with one fighting type, he's the man to do it. He can deal with the Poison Darks as well as dealing with the other fighting types. He just dies super quick to those psychic users. So leading with Spiritomb, this is an awful matchup here. We just get walled by dark types really hard. So going to charge up a little bit of energy, get off this Ominous Wind, hope to just get the boost to stock it in for later. But no such luck. So we'll just keep charging up. This is actually, it's not going bad for but he gets off the crunch. Looks like he was charging up some energy. So we shield up the Aqua Tail just so we can get off this Ominous Wind. See if we can maybe get a shield. We can't. So we are down a shield. He's got both in the bank. That matchup went a little better than I thought it would. We did have to burn a shield and we still lost. So, obviously not a great situation. But yeah, not the worst. So he gets off another Aqua Tail. We're going to be able to finish off. We still a shield down. He's onto his second Toxicroak. So this isn't great for us. So we switch into our Toxicroak. He switches into a Confusion user. This is GG already. There's nothing I can do here. Get off this Sludge Bomb just out of desperation. Does a tiny amount of damage. He goes down. We bring in Drapion, who is able to tear through that Claydol. Earthquake, shield that up. And Claydol's going to go down, but we're not going to be able to win the fight, especially because he's still got both shields sitting there. So here's the first shield, and yeah, takes us down. So another good game. If you haven't seen, Best in West actually did an interview of Maroon, Maroon VI, because Maroon did really well in his regional tournament. So I'll link to that in the description below. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely give it a watch. Some really good insights there. I learned a bit. And leading with Alolan Raichu, he brings in Alolan Muck. So battle of the Alolans here. Not the worst matchup for us, but also not fantastic. Let's charge up to a Wild Charge, try and shield bait with the Thunder Punch. It doesn't succeed, but Thunder Punch still does a hefty chunk to Alolan Muck. And we're going to let this come through because, Acid Spray. So Acid Spray isn't great, but you don't need to shield it, basically. And we finish off Alolan Muck. He's going to bring in something. Hitmonchan is going to be able to finish us off super quick, especially because we were Acid Sprayed out of Fence Fell. So we bring in our Toxicroak to take on the Hitmonchan, shield up the Power Up Punch, just because we want to protect our Toxicroak, basically. Toxicroak's the man for the hour. Get the Mud Bomb off and he shields up. He's got another charge move coming, so we shield up again. Power Up Punch. So this Hitmonchan's just getting stronger at this point, and we're lucky that he didn't get off another charge move there. So we get off this Mud Bomb onto Alolan Raticate. The Mud Bombs don't do a whole lot to Alolan Raticate. It's that counter damage that just tears through it. And we got off this Mud Bomb just because we were a little scared that he'd get off a charge move. But we went down anyway because he shielded, and Drapion came in and finished off the game. I was thinking he was going to get a charge move off there, but anyway, he was at 1 HP, so there wasn't really anything Alolan Raticate could do to finish Drapion off. So going into another game. This is probably last game, I think. But yeah, I'm really liking the Double Dark, the Spiritomb, the Drapion, and the Toxicroak. Trying out Alolan Raichu still. I'm not sure that I'm going to use Alolan Raichu so much, but I'm going to keep practicing it with him just because I like him so much. Tried to switch and didn't succeed, so just try to get the shield bait off with the Thunder Punch. Switch to Toxicroak, you can do a whole lot to Drapion. Gonna let this come through to kind of just see how it did. And Aqua Tail doesn't actually do a whole lot to Toxicroak. The real danger is the fact that it's so spammy. It does so much just because it keeps coming on. But anyway, finish off Drapion. We do have the shield advantage. Try to get off the Mud Bomb, and we do. So this will probably burn the last shield, and it does. So we've got both shields. He's got no shields. Just put in a Alolan Raichu, get off this Thunder Punch. Does a hefty chunk to shield up this Dark Pulse. And these quick moves aren't doing a whole lot, and we did get to another charge move, which is not what we wanted. We're just going to let it come through, finish this off, and bring our Drapion in the back. Quickly finish off Alolan Muck because he had such little health left, and this is a great finishing matchup. And we've still got the shield left. The Dark Quick move seriously just tears through everything psychic. He had double charge moves ready. Thunder Punch doesn't finish this off though, and with this Aqua Tail we should assure the win here. So yeah, that's another good game. Thank you for watching. Thanks Maroon for the battles. Please like, comment, subscribe, especially that subscribe one, and I'll see you in the next one.